Hi guys, welcome back to the channel. Today we'll be looking at the Wonky boot lid on this Mira. So one of the previous videos managed to get this section here pulled out where at some point in its life this car has had some kind of accident and it pushed this panel in. So we did manage to sort this area here. But it also seems that it's caught the boot of the car and pushed that in as well. I don't know if you can see this very well, but the gap down here gets smaller and smaller to the point where it's touching the car here. And also this area around the light is pushed right in. So I really need to do something with the alignment before I start prepping this panel. So on the driver's side, you can see that there's actually quite a large gap here. And the area around the lights is almost flush. So compared to the other side, this is pushed right in. So let's see what we can do. So in a previous video, I actually managed to get hold of a set of new rear lights. This particular one on this side, it has been changed and the plastic at the bottom has come away. So it's difficult to align the side. On the driver's side, this lens is actually quite scuzzy and it has a scuff down here. So why not replace both of them? But I will be doing a video about cleaning these lights up, so I will keep hold of these lights for the time being. So as it goes with this boot on this car, there isn't actually any adjustment at all. So what I'm going to do is I'm actually going to try and bend it back into shape. As this area here is quite close to the body itself, in fact it's actually touching, and this area here is almost flush at the bottom of the light, I actually need to pull this area out and bend this area in. It's a bit crude, I know, but I'm going to use my trusty blocks of wood on this job. Let's see what happens. So the car's bouncing around everywhere. Best to take it off the jack first. brute force and a block of wood seems to have sorted this panel gap out. And also round here, now managed to get my gap there that I wanted, and the panel fits quite nicely along with the bottom there. I'm really glad that I trial fitted these rear lights before I'd actually painted the body. You can see here that this gap here at the bottom is closed up slightly. So I'm going to have to use the slide hammer just to bring this bracket slightly out, just to align this. I've just noticed another problem. I got so excited when I found a new pair of rear lights to this car that I didn't realise that the TRX model, which this one is, has a slightly smoked effect to it. It's only slightly off, but it's a shame, isn't it? So a little bit of adjustment with a rather large slide hammer has actually sorted this gap out quite nicely. I'm pretty happy how that now sits in its housing. So these original decals, well, you can't really read them at all, can you? And it's the same on this side here. You can just make out that that says Mira there. But what I will do is I'll still template the area with some tracing paper. So if I do manage to get some original decals or get some made up, I'll be able to know exactly where they fit. Interesting enough, on this sticker here, you can see that it says Mira there. That one there's supposed to say Daihatsu, I believe. And then here is the Daihatsu D, and that says Saitama Daihatsu, which is probably the original place this was purchased from. And on this side here, you can just about make out that it says Turbo TRXX. And I can just faintly see there that it says EFI. And this here 200 kilograms, which I believe is the loading capacity sticker. I can barely make it out though. So I want to start prepping this boot soon, but with the rear wiper, the lock, and there's a washer jet there in the way, I need to remove these first. So I've just encountered a problem on the spindle nut on the rear wiper. The actual center part of the spindle is turning. I did remove the back panel here to see if I could actually get to an area at the back to stop the spindle from turning, but unfortunately I can't. It's kind of buried in there where that shiny nut is. So what I'm going to do is just going to linish the top of this nut off, remove that, and then hopefully I'll be able to just get another nut for it. Sometimes things like removing a washer jet or undoing a nut on a wiper spindle there can actually take more time than doing the larger jobs like straightening the area around the rear light. Anyway, see you next time. Thanks for watching. Cheers!